I'm from New Jersey. Sure. Yeah, and I figured he was a Snake main. He was using Snake as his anchor against me, so...
I mean, Snake might be the best anchor in the game.
There were a shocking number of people when the game came out that I saw making the transition from Smash 4 Fox to Ultimate Snake. It's really interesting, because they don't strike me as that similar of characters at first, because Snake might be the only top tier in Smash history to not have safe on shield aerials, not counting grenades, you know. And grenades are how you keep yourself safe and all that. But, like, definitely, like, the kind of character with the shockingly good frame data that can just really blow you up. And obviously Fox players love that, so.
Speak of the devil.
Yeah, it looks like we got... Oh, ESAM didn't put his tag in. Yeah. I mean, Squad Strike is awful for that. I wonder if they know. You can, on the last screen before you go into the Squad Strike game, press start and actually go back without having to start the game if you forget to put your tag in. So that is some advanced tech for those of you trying to grind Squad Strike and not have that happen, because that does happen a lot. Like, the tag menu not great here.
All right, so resetting. Does ESAM have...
Okay, put your tag in, please.
There we go.
Thank you.
Did he actually get deleted? Did somebody delete ESAM from the setup? That would be the most perfectly BM option. ESAM?
Oh, my God. All right,
okay, there we go.
All right. Yeah, and we heard ESAM on the stream up there calling, hey, same order, right? So, yeah. None of that. You don't want to have any weird information stuff, so.
No additional gamesmanship here from either of the two players. Just some good sportsmanship getting into game one, Ram versus ESAM. Jackie Peanuts, what do you think of this matchup so far?
Both of the first two characters here for Ram, the Fox and the Wolf, I think have interesting matchups against Min Min, where they have the rushdown capability that you need. But God, they just get 2 frames so easily.
Exactly. Just those linear recoveries that Min Min eats alive, but right now she is not really doing any ledge trapping because ESAM having a lot of trouble getting back from the ledge. Ram putting on a good pressure game right now.
Yeah, and I mean, the thing that I think is really important about Min Min is typically if you can get under her while she's recovering and then do a rising aerial with minimal knockback, I'm thinking something like perhaps a Fox neutral air. And if you can recover after that, that is just one of the best ways to delete her early. So we'll see if Ram can find that. Like, he's doing pretty well here at the start. But, oh, wait, you're at kill percent.
He's catching these jumps really, really well. That's the problem that Ram needs to watch out for. In this matchup in particular, you have to guard your double jump zealously.
Yeah, a little bit late on the Ram there from ESAM. And yeah, great up smash from Ram, catching landing. All right, so great start here. Now, Brawler, actually, I do think does okay here. And yeah,
please don't immediately kill him.
You're dead.
Brawler comes off of the Angel platform, swings 3 times, immediate death.
Especially if you're a fast faller, you just have to be aware that you need to get out of there after you get hit. I don't think that was guaranteed. At least the up tilt to up air part, but the up air up B, that is 100% true. 100%.
Yeah, you just don't want to be standing on that platform, too. On a stage like this where you have those low ceilings, ESAM is not going to miss those strings. Get me out of here, and ESAM already trying for the up tilts.
I also wonder if Ram was aware of which up B ESAM even had, because a lot of people choose to run the other 2 up Bs. Like, I actually think this is the best one, the Piston Punch, but there are good arguments to be made for...
Oh, no, did he?
Yeah, he should be able to grab the ledge, but that doesn't really help you there.
Exactly.
Yeah, so I think all 3 of the up Bs are like justifiable picks for me, Brawler. Like the Soaring Axe kick that kind of mimics Cloud up B is a very good neutral tool. Doesn't have the kill power of the one that ESAM's rocking here. And then there's the Helicopter kick, which is not quite as safe, but has insane kill power off the side.
Good air dodge, trying to get off of that platform. Ram recognizing that when he got trapped there the first time, that is the death zone against his character. Just immediately lands, tries to get that up tilt, secures the stock.
That was such a good bait by Ram. It looked like he was going to drift through the shield, and then he drifted back to get that up tilt. Excellent work. Okay, yeah, ESAM keeping it safe here. As we were saying, ESAM a lot of experience in this matchup. Sometimes like early in Ultimate, we saw him switching off for it, but I think he's very confident in it now.
I think he's got the right idea right now. It's if Snake wants to actually play max distance and just toss out those grenades, why challenge it?
Yeah, that's a lot of damage. And the shield poke. Yeah, you don't get to just sit there and shield. You have to, like, angle up if you're going to deal with that. I lost in the grind like that.
ESAM completely untouched so far, forcing Ram high, forcing him to the brink right here. Can't get the drag down properly with that forward air.
You know, always scary anytime Snake has even 1 stock left, so, you know, look out.
This character is the king of trades. You can never count him out.
True. And it's not like you get a guaranteed kill on him when he gets to 160.
Very true. Tries to get the dash attack as ESAM. I love that aggressive up B from ESAM. Just not going to try at all to play off stage with Ram and that Nikita.
Yeah, the Nikita or the potential like run off fair, like he was having none of it. Yeah, dash attack can take the stock right now. Are we dead? Oh, no, not quite. Okay.
But the spike will take him off of the Cypher.
As soon as Ram pressed up B, he died. Yep.
Yeah, I just don't feel like you can go low in this matchup particularly effectively when Pikachu has the ability to set up.
The problem is, and I want to see this again, but I'm pretty sure that he didn't double jump the up B. Yeah, because he uses double jump right there. And so when you rise with no double jump momentum, or when you do the up B with no double jump momentum, you actually go down a bit first. And that makes it so much easier to punish. Because if you double jump and then up B, you have the momentum of your double jump carrying you up. That's really what makes Snake up B so hard to hit. So if you can steal his double jump, the recovery is much easier to deal with. Yeah, possible that he could have air dodged.
Yeah, it's one of those where he wanted to go low. He thought he was safe in that situation, but I do agree. If an air dodge right there in that situation before he got low and below the edge, that could have set up for a safe recovery, but instead he has to set up for game 2.
Okay, and ESAM does bring out the Samus this time. What did he drop? He dropped the Min Min. Okay. Well, I'm obviously happy to see this. ESAM plays Samus like this is such a strong character, and this was his melee character.
Yeah, I mean he's been playing Samus for quite some time. That's where the Sam and ESAM comes from.
Correct. Yeah, it does not actually mean Electric Samuel, believe it or not. Believe it or not.
Gets the dash attack there, trying to just get something going here, but I love ESAM's ability to disrupt these Fox vortexes.
Yeah. Yo, again though, Ram's Fox is playing extremely well.
I do love the Samus tag, too.
Yeah.
ESAM versus Samus.
I was so confused when I played Ram earlier. It's like, what is this about?
Little bit of mind games right there. It's like clearly the guy with the Samus tag is going to pick Samus.
That was a tremendous whiff punish. Like, he whiffed. Usually, I would never have the confidence to try and punish somebody who whiffed away from me like that. Oh, are you dead again?
Yeah.
Okay,
no,
good,
great DI this time.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the problem. Those lingering hitboxes on this brawler can be difficult to challenge if you don't know the matchup. And right now, Ram struggling to combat these air-to-air tilt.
Great recovery by Ram, though. And the roll going to manage to get him at least to the sour spot. Yeah, that's a great out-of-shield punish.
Does look like that up B isn't tall enough to reach that top platform unassisted.
Yeah, I don't think so. Yeah, and he's using the flaming dropkick side B, not the suplex. So he doesn't have access to the Ganon side.
In squads, I think that's all right.
Yeah.
I just feel like suicide moves in this are a little bit inconsistent.
Perfect.
Some characters will be able to get away from it, so you don't want to like force the matchup.
That's a perfectly reasonable way of looking at it. But there's the back air, yeah. All right, Ram with a pretty big lead here. And again, it's going to come down to the Pikachu, though. Obviously, this is the big one for ESAM. Yeah, great weight.
Exploiting the fact that his double jump is gone.
The drag down. Yeah. Oh, but he killed himself.
Actually get the recovery.
He fast fell so hard there. And like, I feel like there's a little bit of camera gimping going on there. Because when you're both down in the lower blast zone like that, it can be really hard to remember where the actual ledge is. So, I want to see this again.
I think that if that was a neutral air dodge, Ram would have been fine. Like he might have been able to get to the platform, at the very least get to edge.
Sure,
but yeah, ESAM kind of juking himself out a wee bit right there.
Yeah, and like obviously,
back too.
Obviously the drag down sort of forced the air dodge because Ram was trying to tech, right? But yeah, the fast fall definitely cost ESAM that game.
Looks like ESAM actually picking back the Min-Min. Unless that was a mistake, they do have to back out and reset here. So
was there an angle that would have gotten him there?
I think that there was no angle that would have gotten him without allowing him to recover. He would have been clipped by the up B.
Sure.
Though at that height, I think we were good anyway. Min-Min is back, so Samus back in the pocket for ESAM.
Sure. I mean, yeah, both of the leads have not been great for ESAM, which, honestly, I feel like it's just more that Ram's Fox is really strong.
True, it feels like the Wolf has been the weak link in Ram's lineup.
Yeah.
Fox has been phenomenal, Snake has been solid too, but the Wolf has done fairly okay. Like, it's not at all a bad character from Ram. It just feels like it lacks that explosive X factor.
Yeah. And it's interesting, because some people put their best character second, some people put their worst character second, trying to get, like, momentum at the ends of the game. So, yeah, and ESAM is going to try to maximize the value of this Pikachu by putting him first. I think he just wants to get Ram in a spot where he lacks confidence, because Ram is playing with a lot right now.
True, and also ESAM been spending a lot of time fighting
Zero
against
to death in the
Spaceys. How phenomenal ESAM right there, exploiting the weakness of that character. So many edge traps and edge guards.
Yeah, what a smart play on the ordering for ESAM. Like, I think that was just such good knowledge that he just had to deal with this Fox. And he, like you said, he hasn't really been struggling that bad with the Wolf. We didn't see the Snake at all in the last one, but yeah, just making a lot of sense here.
But you gotta assume that he has matchup experience against that Snake, given that MVD is his good friend.
I personally think that Min and Brawler both do fine against Snake, so I think he's setting himself up well for success here in the end of the game, even if this Wolf manages to take the stock from the Pikachu, which looking a little rough now.
Did Pikachu just pancake through a Wolf forward air, by the way?
Oh, come on. Don't act like you're surprised.
True, at this point, you just got to be like, you know, I mean, sure, the character does it every now and then. So getting the reflex right there, using that jump immediately out of Shine, such a powerful tool for Wolf.
Oh, yeah, jabs. Same. Nope, whatever you were planning. Nope.
Is Pikachu's jab longer than Wolf's jab? Good God.
Oh, yeah, interesting. I thought it beat it out because of frames, not range. But yeah, back air. All right, that is the no-go zone against Wolf, right over the ledge like that. So even stocks,
but a bit of a disparity in percentage.
Yeah, you cannot touch this Brawler's shield right now. Like,
but he can touch yours. The single jab by ESAM, he walks away, dares Ram to do something. The second that he jumps, ESAM's ready.
Me Brawler back air is definitely Wolf at home. Like, that's a very good move.
Now ESAM just playing it very patient, and that's kind of what Brawler allows you to do. You can use that mobility and that lingering neutral air to just do safe cross-ups and make it really hard for your opponent to guess where you're going to land and choose a proper option to punish you.
Once you start conditioning them to expect a cross-up, you open up, land in front, and grab. So, yeah, ESAM looking on point with the Brawler right now. Great parry, but yeah, the cross-up on that nair is so good.
Gets the down throw.
Oh, yeah, DI'd in, but couldn't catch it.
What? Did he get a footstool in between the two hits?
No. I think the first hit, but he kept rising, whereas Brawler pancaked it. If ESAM's playing the character, you got to assume they can pancake. The down smash taking the set, that was... the ordering won it for ESAM there in that last game,
agree,
if you ask me. Like, putting that Pikachu first, finally having an answer for the Fox, and yeah, just doing enough to make it fairly simple for the Mii Brawler to win that set.
And then just relying on that rising option. Like, anytime you expend your double jump as Snake, you're asking to get punished. And right there, the air dodge, appropriately hard punish from ESAM with that smash attack.
That grenade just wasn't cooked enough, I think.
You can see a little twinkle in ESAM's eye right there. The Mii Brawler and the player terrifying. As well.
That's absolutely terrifying. Nobody needs to see that.
The unblinking, cold, dead eyes of ESAM's Mii Brawler.
So it looks like ESAM is still setting up